Houston Astros on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gonzalez going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here comes the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with two away. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. Evan Gattis now standing in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Beltre is under it. 1 out. Digging in, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swinging a miss out in front of a changeup. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In comes Mazzara, and the inning is over. Astro striding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Willie Calhoun. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Reddick, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now. Comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the shower. Colin McHugh is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. A ball and a strike now. 3 runs already home here. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez moves over. 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, in the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Here's George Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Net. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace. Swing and a miss. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
The second baseman number 27,
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Altuve is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club will hit when we return. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Nomar Mazara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Altuve over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. One gone in the Texas fourth, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's hitting .429. He also has one home run. 0-1 the count. McHugh gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Rangers 10 and the Astros nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0. The 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is right there, one down.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped up, back behind second. And the door will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Lead look. In now, Robinson Chirinos as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Popped him up. McCann is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. At the plate, Willie Calhoun. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Lifted down the line in left. Beltre trying to get there. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. McCann gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Jose Leclerc takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
62. Jose Leclerc.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that's
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 the count now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 the count. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Behind 0-2 now. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Springer at third, Altuve over at second, Gurriel at first, 2 out in the inning. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Andres moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 10 and the Astros 3. Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
First offering on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara as they push this lead up to 9 now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Low roller, and he barehands it. He is out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rangers have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
McHugh pauses. 0-2 on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting. Second base.
Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch. High pop-up. Gurriel just to the right of the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that one's... the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Now here's the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Next up for the Stros, Brian McCann. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Ready for another chance, Josh Reddick. Ready, here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it tripping.
Yeah, that dude said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Chirinos aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled softly out toward right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. McHugh is there. Makes the play, 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Brad Peacock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Reddick has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer will start us off in the 8th. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So 2 gone now in the Alex Claudio, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex Claudio.
He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And now a pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
I don't ever think I've been affiliated with something like this, Matty. To watch a team pump 10 balls over the fence.
Nero, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. My concern is that they're going to run out of baseballs before this game is over. I don't know how many dozen balls they had before the game, but 10 of them right now are souvenirs.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. McCann over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And that one just missed outside. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game. and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Correa on at first, nobody out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Andrus on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
16-3 tonight. Texas mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing plate 16 times. Paul Hamels is credited with the win.